Guy out at PetSmart and I was rejected. Oh, it hurt so bad.
Where's my age group at?
And the person in whom she had an interest wasn't interested in her. This is why we choose the bear.
Immediately grabbed by this man and my arm, he's pushing me. The issue here, why is he taking this out? Why are you pushed down? He sends me flying.
I mean, obviously, women use men too. You should want a woman with a high body count because it means after all those men, she chose you.
A lot of you are not being treated badly because you're pretty. Treated badly because you're a terrible person.
Where are the men aged between 30 and 40?
Where?
This is where I want to know. I either talk to a guy who was 18, or a man who was 60. And I'm like, that's great for you guys, but where's my age group at?
I'm happily married.
Are they all at the football?
They'll travel outside the country for 6 to 12 months.
I think so.
Is that where they all are?
I was going to say, going to the football, I think, is the new like dating pool.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going, I think, in 2 weeks.
No.
I know, I can't believe I haven't been.
Wow.
Women are going to Home Depot. Now they're going to football games looking for men.
Desperate.
When you go to football games, you're going to realize what men are focused on. They're focused on things like football. They're focused on video games. They're focused on their crafts. They're busy doing those things too. And what are they receiving by doing that? No headaches. Peace of mind. You two, makeup galore, they're not dealing with you. Respectfully.
Over 10 years. So I'll let you know what the
you?
age group is.
Okay, cool. Because I've been to the football twice, I think, in my life. Maybe 3 times.
And you're probably like 9.
And I was, yeah. And the last time I went, I didn't even, I was like, to whoever I went with, I said, why are they kicking the other way? they're kicking it to the wrong goalpost. And she's like, no, it changes every quarter. Yeah. So I'm already.
You're already like a few beats behind.
I'm a few beats behind. But maybe that's good.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to be like wandering around the MCC like,
Where do I go? Where's
which
my
team
seat?
should I go for?
Where's the bar?
Hello? I'm so thirsty. You know, sprinkle, sprinkle.
Yeah,
I'm so thirsty.
For my new single life checklist.
Yeah. I could do with a drink.
She said it changes every quarter. That's a problem. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I don't know. I don't think so.
This is a question for men. Is this true? Do you want girls to come up to you in public and say hi, start talking, whatever? This comment is coming from a video that I made about just being like, do people actually meet people in a grocery store? Like, I saw a really hot guy in there, but like, even if I wanted to talk to him, like, what would I even say? And a lot of the comments ended up being like guys talking about how like, they would love that any girl said hi, and I'm just like, really? And then I started thinking, and I'm like, maybe I'm the problem because I'm a little socially awkward, and I also like, I have no game. So I'm just like, I don't even know what I would say to a guy. So guys, what should women say if they want to approach a guy in a public setting? For example, a grocery store or like maybe out and about. That's not a bar, because I think a bar setting is pretty simple to go talk to a guy. Like, it's already a social setting, you're already talking to people, it's easy to like make that transition. I feel like it's the places maybe you're alone, that it's like harder to talk to a stranger. So guys, I want your take on this. Please share with the girlies.
Be open and honest. That's what a guy wants. Whatever you're thinking at that moment, say to him. Say to him. But start out with hi. I start over how you doing? Engage. Show that you want to engage him. Ask him engaging questions. What are you doing today? You know, I see this. Very nice today. You know, regular things. Go right to the point. Can I have your phone number? Hi, I think you look very handsome. Can I have your things like that? Things that guys get rejected for. It's things you probably should say. Keep it simple and to the point. That'll probably work with a man.
We agree.
I just asked a guy out at PetSmart and I was rejected. Oh, it hurt so bad. He was so stinking hot. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. Because even if he's like not attracted to me or if he's in a relationship or whatever, it will still feel good
to be hit on and to like know someone is into you. But as soon as I got in my car, I wanted to start crying because nobody likes to be rejected. And he was so beautiful. But it's okay. Because if you don't ask, the answer is always no.
She has a point.
I just asked a guy out at PetSmart and I was rejected.
Notice how she didn't curse him out. Notice how she didn't call him any names. Notice how she didn't come up to him and threaten him with bodily or physical harm.
This woman saying that, like that's every situation. Is that every situation? I would like to know. Say that. If it is, then say it. Every situation where I told a guy no, he did that. Then I say, man, you're dealing with the worst of the worst. That's not the case, I'm sure. You'd be lying.
She acknowledged that she shot her shot, and the person in whom she had an interest wasn't interested in her. So she went home and made a TikTok about it, or went to her car and made a video and shared it with us. This is why we choose the bear.
This is why we choose the bear. Wow. I'm guessing. I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing single and lonely. Have to be. Keep choosing the bear. When you really need help, you really bump into a man who's a dirtbag, like really putting you in harm. Say if a man helps, he probably won't, because you're choosing the bear.
So they are grabbing us immediately.
It says over the past weekend, there was a viral social media post about an alleged incident at Hubbard Inn. So the video went viral on TikTok, receiving thousands of views, shares, and comments. You will see the video post allegations alongside surveillance footage.
So they are grabbing us immediately and give us a chance to walk out on our.
So what happened? This girl lied. She lied on the place when she was dead wrong. Said they didn't give her a chance to walk out. They didn't show the video where they let her walk out. She lied on the establishment, got sued. Let's see how that plays out.
I'm immediately grabbed by this man and my arm. He's pushing me. He's manhandling. The issue here, why are you guys taking this out? Why are you screaming at us? And also, why are you grabbing me and manhandling, begging me, using my bag to...
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Now, mind you, this man knows it'll be a lawsuit. He knows once you grab her, now me, he'd probably do that. He'd manhandle me probably, because he most likely knows I won't complain. But they're very aware. Businesses are very aware. There are tons of Karens that will complain as soon as you touch them. She got sued because of it.
Push down, he sends me flying.
Stop the cab.
Down the staircase. Hysterical at this point. I think I start to kind of yell and kind of push back at him. He takes me a second time and shoves me again and sends me flying down the staircase.
Woo! No problem. He touched your arm to go that way. Woo! He said, no, that's the wrong way. You got to go that way. Wow. Lying.
It was the craziest experience I've ever been in. Completely and utterly ridiculous. Much it escalated.
Hubbard Inn is a small business over 12 years, serving patrons in Chicago. So what happened, they brought all of the evidence to the police and said, yeah, we would like to sue.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
So they sued. She had to pay around $30,000, and they both deserve this. They both deserved it. Long gone are the days, because of surveillance. Long gone are the days you can tell a bold-faced lie. Think about if this would have happened 40 years ago. That establishment, as they already were facing peril, they said, they would have received much more than that. People would have said, oh, stop going to that place. Don't go to that hotel and sleep there anymore. Choose somewhere else. They would have lost business. That's why they had to sue. It's important that they sued, and I'm happy they did. She deserves this. And now I see a lot of ladies being locked up for lying on men. That's good too. It's finally a W for guys that are being false accused, and businesses also that are being false accused by many different people, especially, no offense, I know there's some ladies watching, but especially to ladies that think they can do what they want. It's not right. It's not right if anybody does that. Let's go on to the next one.
Let's talk about the fact that a lot of women will not take accountability or responsibility for being promiscuous as if they didn't choose that lifestyle. A lot of women will be all like, oh, well, why don't you tell the men to stop using women? If only it was that simple, right? I mean, obviously, women use men too. It's just not talked about enough because men are already silenced in this society. If a woman does something wrong, it always leads back to the men because that's just how unbased people are. But honestly, like, these women will say, oh, well, I was just looking for love, or I was insecure. But it's like, take all of that out of the equation. Even if it is true, why not just say, yes, I made mistakes? And even better, instead of saying you did it because you were insecure or you were looking for love, say that you did it because you were immature. Yeah, she did these things because she was young and dumb, she was immature, and she didn't want to consider her future. That sounds way better than saying, oh, well, I was just looking for love and these guys used me and it's not my fault even though I chose different guys. And a lot of women bring up the argument, well, you should want a woman with a high body count because it means after all those men, she chose you. But she also chose the first guy. She also chose the 5th guy. She also chose the 10th guy and the 7th and the 17th and the 20th. You know what I mean?
Couldn't agree more.
It's really not that hard to be traditional at the end of the day, especially if you're aware about the fact that men actually find that attractive, or hell, even both genders find that shit attractive. If you're running around town, you're not even caring about who it is, you just like the instant gratification, I'm here to tell you that you're never going to get the future marriage that you want. You're never going to get the future wife or future husband that you want. You're going to have to end up settling because the woman man of your dreams is looking for someone that's better than you. And they're going to find that person. They don't want someone who's been with literally anyone. So, yes, if you're a woman and you have a bad past, first of all, you should open up to that about a guy that you want to be serious with, or just any guy that you're getting involved with. You should talk about that. The only reason you shouldn't talk about that is if 1, he doesn't want to know, 2, he doesn't care, or 3, he just...
Nowadays, guys have to know. They do. A lot of men can almost sense it. That 3 or 4 detector comes up. And we notice from certain things, sometimes in the way a woman carries herself, you can feel it. Certain things she says, you'll notice. And when you notice it, or when she shows signs, telltale signs, you got to back off. You have to back off immediately because it's only going to get worse. Let me tell you what I mean by it's only going to get worse. When somebody can't pair bond, they're going to find problems. What I mean by find problems? Find a reason to leave you. He wasn't as good as the last guy. It's usually the biggest reason. Usually, ladies that have been giving themselves up want somebody that's this big. Why? Because the lady was being nice when she broke down, when she said 16th or 17th guy. It's really like 100th a lot of times, right? 100th, 200th guy. And by the time you had 200-300 people, it gets to be overwhelming. A guy got to be this big to satisfy you, to where you can smile.
That's sarcasm.
Okay, so quick story time, because the song We're All Prostitutes just came on in the car, and it just made me remember an experience I had here in Vegas. So two friends from Scottsdale came into town, and I ended up meeting up with them, and you know, a few drinks turned into partying the entire night and them just not even leaving Vegas like they were supposed to. But anyways, we're partying for hours, and they end up wanting to get a hotel room, so they end up wanting to get it over at the Circa. And while we're partying down there, we start meeting girls and stuff. So some of the girls end up just coming up to the room with us, and there was like two moms, it was like 40, 50, who were really fun. I'm like, how did I end up here, first of all? And then this other girl was just like there. She didn't know any of us. And as the night goes on, you know, we realized that she's a lady of the night or a prostitute. We didn't know at first. And, you know, she was just trying to make her bank in that night. And we all had a really fun time though. Like, we were just all laughing and shit. And then she realized that, you know, that wasn't the vibe. So eventually she left. But before that, we followed each other on Instagram and shit. And, you know, we're just partying. I don't know. Anyways, a week later, I go back to the Circa and I'm gambling, and I end up winning. And my girlfriend was somewhere. I don't even know where she was. Wait, was I dating her? Wait, no, I was not dating my girlfriend yet. Just kidding. Scratch that. I'm there. I think I was alone, or I don't know who I was there with. But anyways, when I win, the game, it's like flashing and everything, and you know, I'm sitting there, lights, sounds, and this hand comes over and like grabs me, and it's just like, hey, oh my god, congratulations, like all flirty. And when I turn, it's that girl from a week ago. And it was just so funny because like what a coincidence. And also just like she was about to try to like, you know, run me for my money and, you know, do her thing as she should. But I turned and we're both just like, she literally was like, oh, it's just you. Never mind. Oh my god. And I'm like, oh, hey. Oh yeah, we're both just like, okay, oh, awkward. Okay, nice seeing you, bye. Like, I don't even know.
Man, them be getting down out there in Vegas, huh? She was ready to get down with her, like, I guess you paying like you win. They're swinging both sides. They're gonna ride for that money, of course. And she had it. I guess she was seeing what's up.
Okay, here's the thing that you need to understand, ladies, when it comes to men. They are realists, okay? They're not delulu, they're not airy, they're not fluid, they're not here, there, everywhere. They are realists. They know who they are, they know what they're capable of, and they know like their place in this world, okay? Not like us. We're a little bit more fluid, okay? They're not. They're a lot more structured and rigid in their thinking and their outlook of life. They know the truth. They know that they are not good people. They know that they are bad. Deep down, they know they are bad. That's why other men will try to protect you from men outside, okay? Your brother, your father, your uncle, you know, your overprotective brother, right? They will all try and protect you from other men outside. Why? Because they know how men operate, and they know that deep down men are not good people. They know that the other men are not good people. They get it. They know the deal, right?
No, they don't think men, like as in general, are not good people. There are some out there that will do you wrong. Men know that, of course. There's always somebody out there that is a creep that will take advantage of you. So you can't be out here all willy-nilly drinking because somebody will slip something into your drink. Men are aware of that. Not everybody. You don't look at all men like that. We don't say choose the bear.
So the reason why I'm telling you this is because you are nice to a man, okay? When you know, start being so nice to a man so early on, right? Before he's even earned a spot in your life, before he's even earned your trust, before he's even earned your attention, your energy, anything, right? You are signaling to that man that your boundaries are weak and you are ultimately a weak woman. You are not self-assured and you are someone who can be easily used, because on a subconscious level, men are going to question why you are being so nice to them. That's why you shouldn't be nice to a man in the beginning. And when I say nice, I don't mean you have to be a complete bitch. No. Ladies, you have to be super strategic and tactical when you are speaking to men, okay? And the nice girl act, sorry, doesn't cut it. Doesn't cut it. Because subconsciously, on a subconscious level, men are going to question that. Sometimes they don't even know why they're questioning it, but it raises alarm bells for them. Yes, I will tell you exactly what they are thinking. They are thinking, why is this woman being so nice to me? Why is she so easily convinced? Why is she convinced so easily? Why is she let me in so easily? Why is she being so nice to me? Why does she desire me? Does she not know that I'm a man? Who am I? Ladies, they are having this thought process when you are nice to them in the beginning, when you are that super nice, attentive girl straight away. From the get-go, you are this nice girl. You give everything, you give attention, you give energy. Nice girls finish last. It is the truth. They always finish last because men do not appreciate the nice women. Men appreciate women who put themselves on a pedestal. Men appreciate women who are not even here to notice them. They like those kind of women. They do not like the nice girl waiting at home for him. They like women who instill this obsession in them. And those women can do that because they are unpredictable.
No, the kind of girl she's talking about, of course, you do have to be aware because there are some creeps out there. But not being nice, bye-bye. That's what guys are saying. Bye-bye. You're over there, you sit over there, I'll be over here. And women are not getting talked to because of it. But keep listening to a woman like her. You'll be one of them.
We are all doomed.
It's not because you're pretty, it's because you're an insufferable. On today's episode, a young lady showed up to a Paw Patrol themed kids party, half naked with a fashion overdress on. Her friend offered her clothes. She asked her to go home and change and come back. She declined both, got angry, and stormed off. When she got on social media, the first thing she said when she blasted her friend, "It's because I'm pretty and my friend is jealous of me because I look good."
The delusions.
Her excuse was, you never know where you're going to meet your husband. It's not because you're pretty, it's because you're an inappropriate, man-hungry, male-centered, insufferable. And I said this during the pretty privilege conversation. I literally said, a lot of you are not being treated badly because you're pretty. You're being treated badly because you're a terrible person. I'll give you a twofer for this episode because I'm going to make this a series. One of my mutuals, who's no longer my mutual, she participated in a pretty privilege conversation. I'm so beautiful and I have such a good spirit. I have such a kind spirit. And since I'm connected to God, people want to seek me out because I'm beautiful and steal my energy and try to tear me down and this, that, and the third, and this, that, and the third, and my looks, and my looks, and my looks, and my looks. A couple days later, that same person uploaded a video on TikTok and admittedly said that she has a blank TikTok page for which she uses to go on people's pages and troll them for fun, to try to get under their skin and drive them crazy. Admittedly, and she said, it's not that serious. I just do it because I find it funny and I think it's fun to do. Is the kind spirit in the room with us right now? Exactly. People don't mistreat you because you're pretty. They mistreat you because you're insufferable and you're...
Well, damn, she's right. She's 1,000% right. I mean, I couldn't have said it better. Most women out there are insufferable. They are. And as she said, what are you doing wearing a fashion overdress to a kid's party? You never know when you're going to find your husband. Not here. Not at a kid's party. What are you going to take somebody else's husband that's with their kids? You're going to be a 304? You trying to pick up tricks? Because that's the only thing that's going to happen. You're going to take somebody else's husband. So that's how you're gonna meet your husband, taking somebody else's. Because that's what you're gonna do. That's what I would have said to her. So you're gonna meet your husband taking someone else's, because everybody here, maybe a friend will be at the party, but most likely not. Because that guy's gonna be looking at you, thinking with his other head. Yeah, he's gonna be thinking with his other head, not thinking if you dress presentable, that would do you so much better. If you dress, say, if you had on a tight dress that wasn't too tight, that didn't hug your body too much, wasn't too revealing, like the back all the way out, or dresses. She probably had one of those on with one boob hanging out, and then the old dress is put together, but your boob is showing a little bit too much for a kid's party. Wear something nice. Wear a church dress. Yes, I'm going all the way there with it, because you can wear fashion that's still sexy but looks good. I'm not talking about one of those church dresses that are down to the floor. I'm talking about it goes past your knee, but it still reveals your curves a little bit, but not too much. Not overdoing it, because most try to go out the home overdoing it. Want to find a good man that thinks right, but he's going to see right as well. And he's going to look at you. Wait a minute. I'm seeing right. She's a 304. Yes, men judge that way. Men go off first look. They don't go off second looks. The first look and the first impression is everything. So be presentable, be respectful, and realize men are not going to go for it, because they already know it's definitely more to life than getting with a woman like that.
Imagine where you will be, and it will be so. Hold the line. Stay with me.